This is Candace Arney with artofplacement.com. I'm here with Joel Bruce Wallach, the inventor of these incredible discs called Powerforms. Hi, Joel. I've got to say, I'm getting so many emails about people who are afraid. And one in particular was this person was so fearful that they felt they might get, they were afraid they're not going to do a good enough job at work, and that they're afraid that their boss is not going to like their work and what they're doing because they just don't feel good about what they're doing.
Okay.
So what power forms can I use to work with this energy?
Candace, let me look at my aura chart, do a quick scan on that general situation, and let me just see how it shows up energetically. Here's our little aura chart.
We're going to have to do a session on that aura chart.
We will. And people can download it for free. Let's see. Okay, aura chart. Where is the fear? Oh, yikes. Okay. The person goes out of body when they feel fear. Now, when you tune into a person that has fear, it might seem like they're really wound up, maybe as if they have too much energy. It's an interesting situation energetically. About half of their energy is in the body doing this, which is not very useful, kind of tension-inducing. A lot of their energy gets sort of dispersed out in their aura. So we have to work on a number of levels. We might use a number of power forms for this. We need to get the dispersed energy back in the body, and we need to smooth out that chaotic stuff that is in the body. Okay. To get back to the body, we're
Can
going
you step back just one step so I can see more of you? Okay, perfect.
I'm holding the neutral space for this part of the procedure. It's the slowest, most stable energy of the power forms. So I'm going to hold it like this. No, actually, I don't know if you can see me, but I'm holding it on my solar plexus.
I can't see that, but
you can't see it. Okay.
That's just below your sternum, right?
Where just to be very clear, above the navel, below the sternum.
Okay.
Sternum is the breastbone. I'm going to hold it there, and while I'm holding it there, the solar plexus is often one of the more sensitive nervous plexus area, and it's a sensitive chakra, the solar plexus. And so I sense that when people hold it there, they're going to feel more stable. I've had good reports of people placing it here, and they found that this nervous, fear that they had about all kinds of things, sometimes they didn't even know what they were afraid of. Just placing it here and just leaving it there for several minutes seems to stabilize the nervous system.
Wow.
But still, there's that situation we were talking about where people actually start to go out of body.
That sounds kind of out there, out of body. Well,
out there.
But you know what I mean, kind of.
Well, yes.
One of those thoughts like, how can I be out of body? What does that mean?
That means that you are so, how to put it, reluctant to feel what's happening, that parts of your spirit start to
like
vacate.
A defense mechanism.
It's definitely a defense mechanism, but it has all the value of an ostrich putting its head in the sand.
Wow. Okay.
So it doesn't work, but it's a defense mechanism.
But it's not a conscious thing. It's an unconscious thing.
Oh, totally. Yeah. Let's look at what would get somebody back. Interesting. The activator disc indicates as something that would help a person come back. Why might this be? The activator is tuned to life energy, chakras, vitality, kundalini, all these living things. So, I would sit on the activator.
Okay. So the first thing is to use the neutral space on your solar plexus to kind of balance that the chaotic stuff that's going on within you.
Yeah,
And
stabilize.
and at the same time or after that, sit on the activator.
Hmm. Maybe after.
Okay, so once you felt that kind of clearing,
Yeah.
that the neutral space,
Mm.
then to sit on the activator to re-energize yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
And again, that really is just about doing it as long as it takes for you to feel
Mm.
something changing within you, whether
Yeah.
it's a deep breath or a thought
Mm.
or maybe your foot isn't tapping like it was before or your finger
Mm.
isn't tapping like it was before, but just do it until you feel something kind of within yourself changing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I want to emphasize here, give yourself credit for being more capable than you supposed. Meaning, you don't need for a situation to be 100% different. You don't need to feel 100% different. If you start to feel more stable, more smooth, more balanced, honor, oh, I feel 10% better. I feel 20% better. I feel 30, 40% better. Notice the subtle improvement. Don't say, I still notice one little thing that bugs me, so
Well,
it's not working.
that makes so much sense because,
Yeah.
if you're at work and you're feeling this tension around your boss and you're just,
Mm.
it's like, doing the practice, you might
Mm.
feel better in the moment, but then when your boss walks by your desk again and says something, it could heighten it again.
It could.
So
Yeah.
it just, but maybe not as heightened as it was before.
Right, because you're building the practice and the habit of having smoother energy.
Okay. Okay. So it's not like this isn't a magic pill that you're going to take and everything's going to be puffy clouds and flowers.
No, if
It's a
somebody's
process.
promising that, you should probably run the other way. So, yeah,
So it's
I'd
just
rather do something that's safe than something that says, well, this will just knock out everything.
well, so let me ask you with that,
Mm.
as you work with the power forms,
Mm.
will your energy just naturally start to shift? So in this example, on a scale from 1 to 10, you might have been at a 10 when you
Right.
initially felt it, but
Mm.
now when your boss walks by, you're at a 7.
Right. I'm glad you put it that way because that way you can start to notice the nuances of shifting. Now,
Okay.
what used to be 10, now it's 7, as you mentioned. Now, your next step is to move it from 7 to 6.
Right. Just to keep working on it.
Yeah,
Until when your
yeah,
boss walks by, you have a new attitude about yourself
yeah.
and about your boss.
Yes, and it doesn't mean that you would be lackadaisical or blasé or not care. It means that you would be appropriately attentive when the boss, goes by, but appropriately, not, you know, going into a frenetic state, let's say.
Well, Joel, I have to thank you again because I know that we have so many people in the audience who have bosses and who are dealing with that whole fear of getting fired and not doing a good enough job and not feeling really great about themselves. So in this instance, we're going to be looking at the neutral space plate and the activator. You can find those. If you click on this, it's going to take you to a link where you can see both of those and get them for yourselves. This is Candace Sarney with artofplacement.com. Again, Joel Bruce Wallach, thank you so much. You're the inventor of these incredible discs, the Powerforms. We'll see you again soon.
Blessings, Candace.